going to continue the series of the famous Rabbanim of yesteryear. And when the date 17th of Elul, that's naturally Yud Zayin Elul in Hebrew, marks the Hilula of a really great Yemenite-born Rabbi Harav Saadia ben Yosef, Zecher Tzadik Libracha, one of the great rabbis from Yemen in the 1900s, especially here in Israel. Let's explore a few of the incredible highlights of the great Chacham's life. So he was born around in the mid-1930s, towards the late 1930s, and he was actually born, I believe, on an Erev Pesach. It happened to be just before Pesach in the Hebrew year, Hey Tafresh Tzadik Vav. And he came from great rabbinic heritage. His father's name was Rabbi Hassan, who happened to be a great rabbi in Yemen, I think part of the village of Izor, if I'm not mistaken, in the city of Sharab, in Teman, in Yemen. Naturally, Sharab is Sharabi, Rabbi Sharabi, we've heard about before, the Rosh Hashanah Kadosh, Rabbi Mordechai Sharabi. It was a great Yemenite name that was in of itself, but he came from the city in of itself over there. Unfortunately, there was troubleships while he was young. His mother passed away while he was at young age. And I believe in the Hebrew year, Hey Tav Shintet, he actually moved to the land of Israel. I think this would be at around the time of the formation of the Medinat Israel, around that proximity, that specific. And I think he was part of a wave of the first Aliyot, where people were coming from Yemen to the Holy Land of Israel. Many, many people came at that point in time. Unfortunately, there was troubleships when the Yemenite Jews did come to Israel, which had been widely reported over on many, many different channels and documents with regards to how they came very strong with regards to Yahdut, religious-wise. And then it was problematic, just to say of the least in of itself. But it's actually interesting. He actually went and he learned great amount of Torah, though, despite all the, let's say, the troubleships there might have been at that point in time, the difficulties there might have been in order to keep the zenith level of Torah that they had in Yemen. But he actually went to the Yeshivat Bet Yosef Nohabardik, I think that was based in Tel Aviv over there, and learned a great amount of Torah over there. And then I believe in the year Hey Tafshin Tetvav, he would move to Yeshivat in Be'ei Yaakov, this will be. And the really great, he became a star student over there, also learning constantly without interruption, pretty much over there, which was really important. And then he was in contact and learning among the great rabbis of the generation in of itself, including Rabbi Moshe Shmuel Shapira, who was a very great rabbi, and Rabbi Shlomo Wolbe, another really great rabbanim. These were that. So he really did nurture himself in the top level of Torah under probably the greatest rabbis at that stage in time in Israel, in the land of Israel. And then afterwards, he would actually even continue learning various different, spending, I think by the time he reached 21 years of age, it was reported over that he actually, I believe, received rabbinic ordination and Yura, very, and I think it was actually becoming one of the great rabbis of Israel within regards to receiving a dayanut, if I'm not mistaken. Also, this was just at the age, pretty much, of 21 years old. He knew pretty much the whole of the Shas, the Gemara, the Talmud, the Poskim, all the different halachic paskining, rendering decisions also. And he was an expert with regards to knowing the Shitot, the Rishonim and the Achronim, and really was an expert with regards to the Torah in of itself. And will continue going up greater and greater madrigot, as they say, greater levels with regards to the Torah, because he was so imbued in it over there. And what's interesting at the same time was he wasn't just learning a lot of Torah, he tried to spread a lot of Torah. He tried to increase other people's avodat Hashem, their Torah and their mitzvot also. And I believe in the year Hey Tafshin Chaf, if I'm not mistaken, he got married to his wife. Her name is Rabbanit Marat Bracha. Really great, from great family also. I believe she came from the Mishpachat, the family of HaKohen, Iraqi, if I'm not mistaken, also, who were also a great family that actually moved from Yemen to Israel at that stage in time. I think she herself learned in a seminar, a very prominent seminar in Bnei Brak. So he really increased his amount of Torah with everything he was doing. to the highest possible level. The Yirat Shamayim he had was reported over to have been absolutely incredible. And he gathered and garnered many different great students, teaching many of the throngs of the public over there, and really tried to mitchazek people and get general within regards to Torah, within regards to Yirat Shamayim, and had many different students over there. So it's actually interesting. I think he was in correspondence and speaking to many of the great rabbis, and he would teach the most grandiose, incredible lessons within regards to Musar specifically. Also was reported over in various different places also. So what's interesting was, I think in the year Hey Taf Shin Chafei, he actually went to Yeshivat Pורת Yosef in Kטמון, I think at that stage in time, which is based naturally inside Jerusalem, and he was appointed the mashgiach over there for many years. It was a very prestigious position over there, and then afterwards, I believe he became the Ram in the Yeshivat Nevei Eretz. This is, I believe, in the Be'er Yaakov area in of itself, and really taught a lot of Musar over there, a lot of great amount of Torah also there. I think he was part of the Va'adim, the committee of another great yeshiva, which we've spoken about on this channel before, the Sha'arit Yosef, also in the Be'er Yaakov area, also if I'm not mistaken. I think in the year Hey Tav Shin Nun Aleph, and there was established a mostot, a specific foundation, let's just say, in the area of Nes Tziona called the Mororot Harashash. Well, I think he actually founded this along with Rabbi Yehoram Yefet, also another great rabbi. Also, I think they founded this. They were very much together as part of this and really brought about a huge amount of Torah inside the city. I believe he passed away around the year 1997 on Yud Zayin Elul. I'll have to double check the dates over here, and obviously it was devastating for everyone when he passed away. What's interesting is a great Torah colossal work also did come out. This is actually a book based on Elul in of itself, Sefer Le'Da'at Chachma U'Musar. This book is actually written, and it's actually interesting. It's I think it was formed through the Machon HaMorot, and it deals with the various matters within regards to the Hebrew month of Elul, the Yomim Noraim. This is naturally the 40 days leading up, including till Yom Kippur. Yomim Noraim naturally is Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur being the holiest day of the year, and much other things are also related over inside the book. How to give over and make the Yomim Noraim much greater, and really imbued huge amounts of Torah over here. So he was one of the great rabbis that made Aliyah in the 1948 time periods to the land of Israel, really strengthened many people, did a huge amount of kiruv work all over, really inspired many, and really taught many also. It was his life mission to do huge amounts of kiruvs, and became one of the great rabbis, and is still very much spoken about today. There's usually kilulot ceremonies taking place every single year since he's passed away, which has to be pointed out. Also, especially inside the various different areas in Israel in of itself. So please don't forget to light candles in his memory. Friends, we've already covered about 375 rabbis from the great yesteryear. Please subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share, and wishing you all well. Take care and have a great day.